Yes, so we'll be starting now. Good evening, everyone. You're welcome to this session on public speaking, our public speaking training, overcoming your fears and anxiety. So I'll do a brief introduction of Gifted Brain Academy. Gifted Brain Academy is the one hosting this session, and we've been doing, we've been having, please give me a minute. Okay, so please let me just confirm you can hear me before I continue. Can everybody hear me? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we've been having how to learn series sessions at Gifted Brain Academy since we started in February. So we've had several sessions. We've had chemistry, we've had mathematics, we've had writing, and so this will be the fourth one we are having on public speaking. And I'm so excited that you are all here and you have joined the session. Thank you so much. So today we'll be hosting our guest speaker, and he's already on the call, and it is amazing to have someone of his caliber joining us for this session tonight. So I'll be going straight to read his profile and we'll take it off from there. So our guest speaker for tonight is Seyi Odebode, and I'll be reading his profile right now. Seyi Odebode, widely recognized as Significant Seyi, is a dynamic and driven young Nigerian with a profound passion for leadership and personal development. As a fervent advocate of Lead Without a Title, LWT philosophy, Seyi challenges conventional norms by emphasizing that true leadership transcends mere titles. His infectious enthusiasm, extensive knowledge, and impeccable communication skills enable him to forge meaningful connections, inspiring individuals to take decisive actions. Significant Seyi is not just a name. It represents a commitment to servant leadership and continuous self-improvement. It stands as a prominent corporate event host and elite MC, boasting multiple awards for his exceptional speaking prowess. With a rich legacy of mentoring over 150 young individuals in public speaking and guiding more than 2,000 participants through his free classes since 2020, Seyi is a sought-after public speaker renowned for his expertise in leadership and personal development. Significant Seyi's achievements in the realm of debate and public speaking are nothing short of exceptional. It clinched the prestigious RCCG National Teenage Debate Competition title an unprecedented 4 times, setting a remarkable record in 2013, 2014, 2017, and 2018, an accomplishment unparalleled by any other individual. Furthermore, his talent and eloquence shone brightly in 2012 when he triumphed in the Lagos State Government's B-Road Friendly Competition, an initiative endorsed by the Lagos State Traffic School Safety Advocacy Program. This victory earned him a fully funded educational tour to the United Kingdom, where he explored the vibrant cities of London, Manchester, and Leeds. Seyi's journey in debates reached new heights when he emerged as the JCI Nigerian National Debate Champion in 2020, solidifying his reputation as a formidable force in public discourse. His eloquence and professionalism has made him a sought-after event host, particularly for JCI Nigeria events and ceremonies. Recognizing his outstanding capabilities, in October 2023, Seyi was appointed as the personal assistant for the 2024 JCI Nigerian National President. In this pivotal role, he will serve in the presidential cabinet, actively contributing to the realization of the organization's vision for the year. In 2017, Seyi founded Achievers Connect, a thriving network of high achievers dedicated to positive growth and development. Serving as its president, he has nurtured a community of ambitious, individuals striving for excellence. Furthermore, Seyi's impact reverberates through his role as the former president of Junior Chamber International Nigeria University of Benin, the largest student leadership organization on campus. During his tenure, he spearheaded transformative initiatives, including the introduction of Health Week, secondary school exhibition, Gift a Girl Pad project, and the prestigious 10 Outstanding Young Persons Award in Uniben. Seyi's influence extends to the realm of sports, where he served as the team lead for Uniben Sports Media, elevating the university's sports activities through strategic media coverage and publicity. His dedication to empowering the youth led him to initiate the Beyond Elijah, now Young Changemakers Summit, Badagry, an annual gathering promoting personal development and social impact among teenagers, youths, and young adults. Beyond his impactful initiative, Seyi is a co-founder of Luxeria, an innovative online marketplace in Benin City, Nigeria, reflecting his entrepreneurial spirit. He has been featured in esteemed media outlets, including Channels TV, AIT, Lagos Television, Daily Times newspaper, Punch newspaper, and Groove Watch Online, highlighting his remarkable contributions to society. With a strong belief in the transformative potential of young people in nation building, Seyi actively encourages his peers to enhance their skills and seize opportunities that enable them to become solution providers. His dedication to social impact projects and initiatives as a volunteer underscores his commitment to making a difference. In his leisure moments, you might find Seyi engaged in introspective conversations with himself or skillfully maneuvering his trusty pen, a constant companion in his pocket. So with great joy, let us invite Seyi Odebode as he takes over. Thank you so much for accepting this invitation. Thank you for being here. You're muted.
Apologies. Hi, thank you, Jesu Bogo. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Am I the only one?
Confirm if you can hear me, please.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
All right.
I can
Okay, it's
hear
coming
you.
from your own Jesu Bogo. Every other person can hear me. So, guys, if you can hear
Please,
me, I
can we
want
all
you to
hear
give
him?
me a. They can all hear me. Just do this if you can hear me. Jesu Bogo, everybody can hear me in the comment section. All right. Great. Thank you so much. I'm very
We can't
happy and
hear you.
excited to be here. Thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
Thank you, Pixel Evo. If you can hear me, I want to say favorite Joe Mayor, thank you. You can hear me.
Wow.
Pinfoliwa
Okay. I'm
Ennis,
probably
thank
the
you. You
only
can hear
one.
me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm happy to know that you can hear me. Just Bogo, while you try to sort out what's happening over there with your screen, okay, just try to see how you can be able to fix that and let's get it sorted. Meanwhile, I want to appreciate. Could you mute yourself, please? If you're on this call currently, please mute your call, mute yourself rather, mute yourself. Thank you. Thank you so much. Great. I'm happy and I'm excited to be here today. And trust me, it's been a long time coming. And I'm so happy that I'm doing this with every one of us. So I want to say a special thank you to Jesu Bogo Ennis for the invitation to speak today to young people of Gifted Brain Academy. Now, let me just give us a quick throwback. So sometime in 2020 or 2021, if I'm not mistaken, I encountered Jesu Gogo and she came in for one of my public speaking courses then. And since that time, I am happy to see the stride she has taken, particularly with the Gifted Brain Academy. It's something beautiful and brilliant. And so the moment she told me she would want me to come on board, that she wouldn't want to just do the conventional mathematics, etc. She wants people to introduce people into public speaking. I said, oh, that's a great thing. Let's see how we can make it work. We've been on this for the past 2 months, and here I am with you. I know there's so much to be done in so little a time. But without any further ado, we are ready and I'm good to go and I'm ready to get started with you. Okay, you can see my screen. Today is a public speaking training on overcoming your fears and anxieties. I'll be teaching you on overcoming your fears and anxieties. The truth is that I need to pass this disclaimer out here. This presentation is prepared for Gifted Brain Academy, right? But then you cannot in 30 to 40 minutes, learn everything you need about public speaking. So I want us to take note of that so that we are not mistaken. All right. I need everybody to take note of that so that we are not mistaken. You cannot learn public speaking in 40 minutes. However, I'm going to set you on the right pedestal that is going to make sure that your learning journey, your practice journey would be something transformational that is going to transform your life for the best. Okay? Favorite, I can see your DP and your DP is beautiful. That is great. I love your smile, favorite. Amazing. Now let's get started into what we have today. Let's see what we have today. What do we have today? What's in place for you? What's in place for me? Let's get the ball rolling, okay? I love saying this. If you can speak, you can influence. If you can influence, you can change life. I love this quote. It's from Rob Brown. Rob Brown says, if you can speak, you can influence. And if you can influence, you can change life. And so today, I'll be seeing how I can put you on this trajectory via which you can speak powerfully, you can speak with influence, and you can also change lives. Now, before I go into what I have for you today, this is my outline, as you can see. So take note of this. This is my outline, as you can see. But before I go into what I have for you today, I would want to share something with every one of us. I asked a question. What do you need? I want to speak with you all today. So what are your expectations from me? What are your expectations from me? And before this session, the convener was able to provide some expectations for me. She said that while filling the form, some of you made mention of a couple of things. For instance, people knowing what to say, but still find it difficult to speak in public, number one. Number two, how to overcome stage fright and speak with confidence and be comfortable, even when I don't know the answer. That's number two. Number three, someone said how to speak fluently without stuttering and using etc. Number four rather, someone says skills of pictorial presentation specific from someone. Number five, is there anything like stage power, like someone getting shy before getting up to the stage, but as he gets there, he starts panting, etc. Number six, how to stand before a crowd and not care about being shy. Amazing. You are here for the right thing, and this session is going to help you achieve all of this. So if you're here right now and you can still hear me on this call, I want you to give me a one. If you can hear me, just type one in the comment section. Type one in the comment section if you can hear me. Good. I can see you, Pixel Evo. You're the only person here. Omo Buwa, Bumi, Faith, Follower. All right, I can see you. Oh, great, great. Jesse Bogo, I'm happy you can hear me now. That is beautiful. Ileri Oluwa Babatunde, you can also hear me. That is fantastic. So we're gonna in for a swarad. You can see here our introduction to public speaking. Let's talk about facts. I love facts so much, and we're going to talk about a couple of facts today. We're going to go into glossophobia. We'll go into handling stage fright. I'll tell you some do's and don'ts. This is the bonus tip, okay? This is bonus. And I'm also going to share with you final words. I'm going to give you do's and don'ts for bonus, and I'm also going to share with you final words. Don't worry, I'm generous. Now, so I be, all right? Let's have a swell time. Listen, you can't give what you do not have. So why should you listen to me? Why did Jesse Bogo, why did you have to reach out to me to speak with you all? I strongly believe in this. You cannot give what you do not have. So in just 1 minute, I'll just give you a summary, a quick summary that you can see on your screen about me. Some of these things might have been said in my bio. I'll just talk about a few specific that you didn't see. When I was in primary school, I think primary 3 thereabouts, or primary 1 rather, primary 1, I represented my primary school at Internaval Navy School debate competition in primary 1, and I matched first position. So since primary school, I've had the opportunity to start interacting with the audience since I was in primary school. In fact, it was in nursery, because I remember in nursery, I was already acting stage play on the prize giving and award ceremony day. That's third term in primary school. Okay, I gave my first sermon in church at 6. I broadcasted while I was in secondary school. I was a member of the Press Literary and Debating Society. I became president of that particular society, Press Literary and Debating Society in secondary school. At age 13, I gave an award-winning public speech that had the governor of Lagos, His Excellency Babatunde Raji Fashola, and other dignitaries in attendance at the State Secretariat in Alausa, Ikeja, Lagos. Okay, I'm a 4-time RCC National Teens Debate Champion, a current record holding yet to be broken. I officially began to do public speaking in 2020 during the lockdown, and I've addressed over 10,000 local, national, and international audiences. And today I'm here with you. So I think there's a couple of things I have to share to you that's going to be of great benefit with you. Let's get started. Introduction to public speaking. All right. I'm so sorry. I have to apologize. by now I should have introduced an icebreaker, rather a quiz. I should have introduced that, but it's currently not here set up on my slide. So I'm just going to jump and pass. You know what it means, J and P, jump and pass. So I'm just going to jump and pass that. I'll move on into the details. Let's get into the details ASAP. So just not to public speaking. It's simple. What's public speaking? You know. So I want someone who is confident and who can unmute themselves. You're probably in an environment that is very conducive and comfortable. You would want to unmute yourself. You don't need to show us your video, okay? Just raise your hand and I'm going to identify someone who can define public speaking for us in the next 30 seconds. So if you want to go ahead, what's public speaking? What do you understand by public speaking? Who is ready to go? I need someone, or I'm going to call someone. I need someone to volunteer, or I'll call someone myself. Who is going?
Hello, my name is Finfolua.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly. Please go ahead.
Public speaking is the ability to communicate an idea to an audience in a way that is persuasive, confident, and eloquent. So it is the ability to communicate an idea to an audience clearly, confidently, and eloquently. That's
All
what
right. Thank you.
public speaking is.
Awesome. Great stuff. Follower. Thank you for putting a try. That is beautiful. You said it, and I'm not going to define public speaking anymore because you said that already. I'm just going to tell us what are some purposes for public speaking. Why do people engage in public speaking? I was able to list out 3 on my slide. Number 1 is to inform. People want to inform others about things, so we do public speaking. Number 2 is to persuade. You want to win someone over to your side. You want to convince someone to do something. You want people to have a buy-in for what you're doing. So to persuade. And number next here is to entertain. People go into public speaking also to entertain. Today, I'm going to be doing a mix of both information, persuasion, and entertainment. All right. Now, let's look at the screen. If you can see the screen there, I want you to type the names of the people on the screen, ASAP. I want you to type the name of the people on the screen. If you can see my screen right now, type the name of the people on the screen. Even though you don't know all of them, make an attempt to type all the names you can see. Real quick, I'm going to count 1 to 30, and then I'm going to read the responses I can see in the comment section. 30, 29, time's counting, 25. Please give me a try. 20. Tell me the names of the people you can see on the screen. Let me know. 15. I can see names. Okay, let me read out what I can see. I can see Barack Obama. You wrote Barack Obama. Okay, the spelling is Barack Obama, like Daniel wrote. Daniel Obu, correct. Barack Obama and Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, Fela Toye, Chimamanda Adichie, and Barack Obama. Finifoluwa, beautiful. Who else is trying again? I can see the responses. 10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds remaining. 5 remaining. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom, 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 boom. Time up. Beautiful. So you see, you've written out the names. Then the next thing that comes to mind is, what do you admire most amongst these people? What do you admire most among these people? It's very important that you ask yourself. But one thing that stood out and why they are currently here on my slide today is because of their public speaking prowess, their oratory prowess. From the first year, you can see Oprah Winfrey. Beside Oprah Winfrey, you can see Fela Toye. After below Oprah Winfrey, you can see Chimamanda Adichie, and beside Chimamanda Adichie, we can see President Barack Obama of the United States of America. Brilliant people for their composure, their oratory skills, the eloquence. These guys are very good at public speaking. Now, I'm going to share some facts with you. So let's talk about facts about public speaking. And this is where I want you to pay keen attention with everything that I have to say. Pay keen attention like your life depends on it, because it does. The first is that everybody can speak powerfully and with influence. Did you hear that? Everybody can speak powerfully and with influence. That's the first thing I want you to know. So if you're on this call right now, I want you to know that you can speak powerfully and you can speak with influence. I don't care about your experience. I don't care about where you're coming from. I don't care about your background. I don't care about your personality. Listen to what I have to say. You can speak powerfully and you can speak with influence. Number two, public speaking is a skill and thus it can be learned. All right. If you heard what I'm saying, I want you to write it in the comment section to show that you are following me. I want to see you take notes in the comment section. Just take words that hit you. You get it. Write them down. Public speaking is a skill, and as such, it can be learned. And the next thing is number three here. The best way to speak in public is to start speaking. At the end of today's session, if you would not start speaking, it's a total waste. At the end of today's session, if you do not start speaking, it is a total waste. So the best way to start speaking in public is to do what? Is to start speaking. Beautiful. I can see the comments. Now let's talk about some facts and some myths. I love this so much. And so I've always told myself that whenever I have the opportunity to tell people about public speaking, I must bring out these facts and these myths. This is because from my years of practice and experience, I've realized that many of us, we are holding on to a couple of myths that are false. We hold on to so many things that we've heard, some untrue stories, some myths, so many things that are just not true. And we've made our lives of these things, but they are not true. But guess what? Today I'm going to demystify these things, and I'm going to place them side by side, juxtapose the myth with facts. Right? So the first thing you can see here on my screen is speakers are born natural. People say this a whole lot. No. That guy is good. He's talented. Now, so they born him. He was born that way. But let me tell you the truth. The truth is that you become better by speaking. If you say people were born naturals to be good speakers, were you not born? Were you not born naturally? How were you born? Were you born artificially? Of course, you were born naturally as well. So you can also be. And the thing is, you become better by speaking. There's no magic. You become better by speaking. Write that down. You become better by speaking. Number two, people say introverts are not good speakers. Is that true? If you agree, type yes. If you do not agree, type no. If you're on the fence, put on the fence. Let me see where you are. Real quick. Do you believe that introverts are good speakers? Yes or no? But what's the truth? The truth is that they can be really good. Guys, regardless of your personality type, sanguine, melancholy, phlegmatic, choleric, regardless of what personality type you may have, you can be very good speaker. I have friends, I have a tons of people who are introverted, but when it's time for them to speak, they speak very well. They speak brilliantly. They're going to wow the audience. So no more excuses for your personality type. Number next is people say only rookies get nervous. I hear that a whole lot. Only rookies get nervous. But the truth is, everybody does, including your favorites. They get nervous. Yes, I said that. Everybody get nervous. You didn't see that coming, right? I know. But that's the truth. Everybody gets nervous. At one point in time or the other, nervousness is a natural feeling. It's human feeling. It's an emotion. Just like you feel loved when you are happy or when you are being cared for, just like you feel sad when you are down, but also being nervous is a natural feeling, and it's okay to be nervous. But let me tell you the difference. The difference is that, okay, the difference is how you are able to translate your nervousness into positive energy. This is what makes the difference. Imagine tomorrow I'm to speak somewhere very big, a new terrain with a new audience. People are probably not spoken with before, an audience size. I may get nervous, but when I get on stage, you would never know I was nervous some minutes back. That's it. The next thing I have here is people say you have to be funny. That's not true. You just have to be relatable. I'm not going to explain that beyond it. It is what it is. You do not have to be funny. You don't have to be a comedian. All you need to do is be relatable. The next is they say you should use big words while you're speaking, but that's not true. The simpler the language, the better it is for you. And then there's one thing that people always say, a myth. I will get on stage and forget everything. That is not true too, guys. The audience is rooting for you. In fact, if there is one thing I want you to know, your first message of liberation here is that the audience is rooting for you. At whatever point in time when you have the opportunity to speak in public, bear it in mind that the audience is rooting for you. The audience is not praying bad prayers for you. The audience is not wishing you to fall. The audience is not wishing you to forget what you have to say. The audience is actually rooting for you because the audience wants to hear what you have to say. And finally, what I have here is no one wants to listen to me. The truth is that you would not know until you try. Damilola, you would not know until you try. Ohikweme, you would not know until you try. Favorite and Daniel, the truth is you would not know until you try. If you do not try, you wouldn't know. Olasende and Ejiro, you would not know until you try. So don't assume that no one's listening to you. You wouldn't know until you try. And this brings us into something very interesting, which is at the center of why we are here this evening. Stage fright, fear of public speaking, anxiety, nervousness, a whole lot of that. Say in public speaking, we call it glossophobia. Glossophobia simply means speech anxiety, and it is the fear of public speaking. And this is where many people would tremble. I mean, people would literally tremble. Let me share a story with you. There was a particular point in time I had the opportunity to attend the inauguration of a vice chairman of a local government in Nigeria. And once it was time for the vice chairman to present opening speech, acceptance speech rather, the vice chairman was trembling. My God, I could literally see the thrills and shakes all over the vice chairman's face. Now I had to ask myself, why wait till a great day like this for you to disappoint yourself because you are afraid of public speaking? You got into office and now it's time to give an acceptance speech and you are stage frightened. It must have been a sad day for the vice chairman, trust me. I also remember sometime in the early, probably 2015, 2016, if I'm not mistaken, I was at a competition, a debate competition, and there was this girl, beautiful looking, well dressed. Into her speech, she forgot her words and she could not get back to her line of thought. Guess what? She had to pause for a while speaking, and after she tried so hard but couldn't get her train of thought, she left the stage that way, highly embarrassed. Highly embarrassed. Now, you see, stage fright can range from nervousness to paralyzing fear and panic. I don't know where you belong, but I have some interesting facts to show you. Number one is this: the fear of public speaking has negative effects on your career, and it's going to influence you negatively if you do nothing about it. Take note of what I'm saying. Yes, I'm going to be stern. If you do not do anything about your fears of public speaking, it is going to impact you negatively. Yes, last week I was conversing with someone and I was shocked. The guy told me his sister is scared of the public. And for a moment I paused. People like that? Wow, I was shocked. She cannot engage the public at all. This guy used to be like that, but he said he had to put himself out there so he can overcome that particular anxiety. But his sister, she's still suffering from such anxiety. The next thing I have, number two, is that 3 out of every 4 individuals suffer from speech anxiety. So guys, the first thing I want you to know is that you are not alone. So if you are one person who is always afraid speaking in public, you're not alone. 75% of the population. In fact, in the United States of America, some people rate the fear of public speaking over the fear of death. Do you know what that means? It means some people in the United States of America, they would rather die than speak in public. Guys, that's terrifying. Okay, now, many times we see women across the globe are more likely to be scared of public speaking than their male counterparts. And now, we can see something here in fact number 6. Social phobias often start with shyness in childhood or early adolescence and progresses during adolescence, according to scientific studies of fear of public speaking statistics. Now, which side do you belong to? Which side do you belong to? Here, I'm just going to share with us real quick. Remember, time is not so much on our side, but we have to do what we need to do as judiciously as possible, managing time. So here, look at it here. We can see some symptoms and causes of public speaking, some symptoms. I'm just going to pick 4, and then you can look up at the remaining that's on your screen. Also for causes, I'm going to pick 3, so we can move further, all right? Let's progress. So you see, one here is panic attack or heightened anxiety before or during public speaking. Those are some symptoms. That's how you know that you are stage frightened already. You are suffering from public speaking, speech anxiety. You have the panic before doing public presentation. For some of you, if you are a student, when they say you are the one who is to speak, you guys, me. Ah, no. Class rep, please, class rep, can you go first? Because I'll not be in school, I'm sick. I've seen people give excuses that they are sick because they want to skip a public presentation. That is a symptom. Another one is negative self-talk, self-consciousness, and fear of embarrassment. You start telling yourself negative stuff. Ah, no, I cannot do it. The last time I did it, I did not do well. Ah, no, don't choose me. No. It's not me. No. Give it to Gideon. Like my classmate while I was in the university, they'll say, give it to Seyi. Let Seyi speak. Let Seyi start. Let Seyi do this. They don't want to do it. It is always Seyi. Another thing again is cognitive impairment, such as difficulty organizing thoughts or remembering your key points. Now, that's the cognitive part of it. Some people have difficulty recalling their key points or organizing their thoughts. The moment you come on stage, it's just as if somebody shook your head. You've lost it. You are in total disarray. You're disorganized. It's not supposed to be. That's a symptom of speech anxiety. That's a symptom of fear of public speaking. That's a symptom of nervousness. And the fifth one I'm going to pick here is persistent thought of failure or humiliation associated with public speaking. That's a symptom as well. You have this persistent fear of humiliation. It won't go well with me. I'll be humiliated. You see? That shouldn't be. Now, what are some of the causes? The fear is fear of judgment or criticism for others. We are too afraid of being judged. We are afraid of the criticism that could come from other people. Those are causes of the public speaking, the causes. Another one is you've had a traumatic past experience. Experiences shape us, and sometimes they define us if we allow experience to define us. And that is why if you've had an awful experience in time past, this can traumatize you and can inform your decision whether or not to speak in public. That could be a cause. Another is learned behavior from observing others, fear of public speaking. Sometimes you've learned it over time. You've seen how people are scared of public speaking, they can't do it, and you just decide to imitate such attitude that you cannot do it. In fact, I love telling people that if you are shy, it is because you have practiced being shy. Okay, guys, I said if you are shy, it is because you have practiced being shy. Meaning, for the past few years of your life, you've always been shy. You've been consistent at being shy. And because you've been consistent at being shy, you are now a professional in shyness. You are now a professional at being shy. You see, it is just like this. So if for the past 7 years of my life, I've always been shy, and I'm still shy, 6 years later, shy, 5 years later, shy, 3 years later, till now I'm shy, it is because over the years, I have been consistent at something, consistent at being shy. Now, guys, if you can still hear me, I want you to type a 2 in the comment section. If you can hear me, type a 2 in the comment section. Type a 2 in the comment section. Type a 2 in the comment section if you can hear me. All right, I can see you, just 2 of you. If you can hear me, type a 2. Okay, great responses are coming now. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I love feedback, and I'm getting it. Yeah, it's going to help you. Look at the screen. This is going to help you so much and so well. I wrote these things down from wealth of experience, working with people across various age groups, across various demography, across various psychography, and I've been able to realize that these keys I'm going to share with you, they're going to help you overcome your stage fright. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is that you have to identify the one that will work for you. Okay, so for some persons, if you look at there, you can see exercise a little. For some persons, exercising may not work for you. There's something else on this list that will work for you. Just identify what works for you best and stick to it. The first thing I always tell people is prepare early and follow a plan. Take a look at myself. I'm here presenting with you today. I came in prepared. I have my outline. I have my slides. I'm following a plan. I'm not saying, oh, I know these things. I've been doing this for the past 4 years of my life. I can just go here, come here, and just speak like that to you. No. I came here prepared, and I am following a plan. You too, whenever you have the opportunity to speak, even though you don't need a slide, come prepared and follow a plan. Write it down. How do you want the sequence of your speaking? How do you want it to go? What's the transition like? What's the flow like? How do you want it to be? How are you starting? What are you using to introduce yourself? What are you using to introduce the topic to the audience? What are you using to transition from one point to another, from the main text to the subtext? You need to ask yourself that question. Prepare. You have this proverbial saying, if you fail to plan, you do what? Fill in the gap. Guys, I want to see the response in the comment section. If you fail to plan, what happens? If you fail to plan, what happens? Write it in the comment section. Let me read. Okay? The next thing I'm going to say is take care of yourself. Now, someone will ask me, why do you have to put this as number 2, as your second bullet? Take care of yourself. It's important because you matter a whole lot. So take care of yourself. Relax. If you want to eat, eat. For some of us, we may not speak. We may not eat before speaking. That's how it is for us. But for you, take care of yourself. If you need to smell good to increase your body composure, smell nice. Spray yourself. Take care of yourself. Appear fine. It's very important. It will help you boost your confidence. Look good. I was speaking with my boss, rather, my boss was speaking with me the other day, and he said that whenever he's having a presentation, even though it's a virtual presentation, a virtual class to facilitate, he would always spray perfume because it makes him feel good. It looks like he's in a real life situation. So he's going to spray perfume. He's speaking virtually, but he's already sprayed. Take care of yourself. Number 3 is visualize success. I love saying this a whole lot. You see, success happens twice. And I remember this yesterday when I was reading an article on Facebook. Success happens twice. First in the mind and then in reality. Okay, did you hear that? So you need to visualize success. If you cannot imagine it, you cannot achieve it. You need to visualize success. Imagine that today you're going to speak and it's going to be powerful. Visualize you're going to go out there and you would not be stage frightened. Visualize that while you're speaking, people are nodding their heads in agreement to what you're saying. Visualize that you're going to speak and you're not going to stutter. You're going to speak and you won't lose your thoughts. You're going to speak and you won't be disorganized. Visualize it. Again, success happens twice. First in the head and then in reality. Take note of that. Next is use relaxation techniques, e.g., deep breath, exercises, etc. Make use of that. Deep breath, exercises, use it. I'm going to share an experience. Back then when I was a teenager and I would go for debate competition at the Redemption Camp, RCCG, I'll be competing with people across various states in the country. And sometimes we'll be seated there. I'm quite little in stature, for some of you who do not know. And I see people, big guys, they're older than I was. They're looking very good, chubby, all of that. And what I'll just do is, when I'm getting quite tensed up, I'll just engage in exercises. I'm going to take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. I'll exercise. I could just move from one end to another, from one perimeter to the other. I'm calm, I'm coordinated, yet I'm doing all of these things, so I'll be fine. Sometimes I could just tap my feet and I'm playing, I'm humming to a song. I'm just doing something to get my mind off it, to get my mind worked up because I'm scared of being nervous. That is something else I introduced. Then also, never defeat yourself. Don't defeat yourself, guys. The moment you defeat yourself, you've lost the battle. A military that is at war and they've defeated themselves before the battle line was drawn, or while on battlefield, they've lost it already. Remember, I told you something. Success happens twice, first in the head and then in reality. So if you're defeating yourself already in your head, of course, you're going to fumble. You're going to have bloopers when you get to speak. Another thing again to note is eliminate your fear of rejection, guys. Eliminate that fear. Eliminate the fear that people would not listen to you. Eliminate the fear that what you're going to say is not going to make sense. In fact, when I was growing up, my coach would always say, even though what you want to say does not make sense, say it confidently. Say what you have to say with confidence. In fact, these days I've realized that people who are confident about what they do have the ability and the tendency to sell more than those guys who are not. Faith Mercy, thank you for the action points you're putting in the comment section. Beautiful. The next thing I want you to do is record yourself and learn your voice, and also watch yourself in the mirror. I don't watch myself in the mirror as often as I used to because I'm used to it, but then record yourself and learn your voice. Record yourself before you have to speak, so you're going to know how you're sounding. Are you sounding too fast? Are you projecting already? Learn your voice, know how you sound. So it won't be a surprise when you're done speaking. Somebody will not play your voice. Say, now maybe that's Is that me? I was so shocked. I don't know I was speaking that way. Don't do that. Then the next thing is, don't overthink your audience reactions. Guys, I cannot emphasize this too much. When you are speaking, don't overthink. Take note of my choice of word, overthink. Don't overthink your audience reaction. Yes, so surprise, surprise. Don't overthink your audience reactions, guys. Very important. Do you know why? Because amongst your audience, you find those guys who are bubbly, lively, and jolly like myself, smiling back to you. You find those guys who are stern. You find those guys who are looking at you. They may not even be thinking about what you're saying, but they're not giving you that vibe. Don't overthink their reaction. Continue what you're doing. Then also, focus on your message. Focus on your message. You've prepared already. Focus on what you have to share. Avoid talking too fast or talking too loud. These tips will help you. In 5 minutes, I'll be done with this and I will receive questions and answer. I'm running behind time already. I have 5 more minutes to go. So now, these are some do's and don'ts for you. I told you I'm going to give you bonus. These are some do's and don'ts. The first thing is for the do's. The first thing, know your audience. It's important to know your audience. When I was coming on this session, I'd asked fundamental questions to the convener. Who am I speaking with? What's the demography like? And she told me the people I'll be meeting today. So I have an idea the young people I will be presenting today. And that's why my speech today, my presentation today was channeled in a language that you understand. Gen Zs. Okay? Then prepare thoroughly. It's important you prepare thoroughly whenever you have to speak. Also, engage the audience. Engage them. Keep them engaged. Maintain eye contact. Okay? Maintain eye contact. When you want to speak, maintain eye contact. Imagine you're speaking with someone and you're looking down or you're looking up. It doesn't make sense. Folua or Daniel, when you are speaking to the love of your life or your girlfriend, if you ever had a girlfriend, do you speak looking down at them or you speak into their eyes? In fact, people say love is in the eyes. So when you are speaking, look into the eyes of your audience. Although, don't stare at them. Just maintain a quick gaze for 3 seconds, move to the next person, maintain eye contact with your audience. It is very important, all right? Use visual aids wisely. If you want to make use of presentations, slide, PowerPoint, and chart, graph, cardboard, whatsoever you want to use, make use of it to help your presentation. Arrive early at your speaking, for your speaking engagement rather, beg your pardon. Arrive early for your speaking engagement. It is important to your punctual and your prompt. And then dress for the occasion. My name is Significant Seyi. I'm putting on this shirt for you to see. Dress for the occasion. If you're going for a formal event, dress formally. If you're going for a casual event, dress that way. If you want to appear trendy, if you want to appear like a big boy, you want to put on jeans and sneakers, dress for the occasion. In fact, that is the rule for dressing. Dress for the occasion. Dress well. Now, some don't. Don't overwhelm with information. When you start passing out too much information, you get your audience zone out. In fact, attention span is very short now. So you don't want to overwhelm people with information. Don't rush your delivery. Try as much as you can to take your time. Okay? Don't ignore your body language. According to the Merriam principle of communication, in fact, what you say is just 7% in regards to public speaking. But then your body language takes a huge chunk of what you'd say in public speaking. You're talking about gestures, you're making use of your hand, making use of your wrist, making use of various parts of your body, your head, to pass your message, to communicate effectively. Also, don't read from your slides or notes. You're speaking and you're always reading this way, going back. No, it is going to be tiring. You don't want to be boring. Don't be a boring speaker. All right. And next, avoid fillers word excessively. No, don't use that. Pause instead. Take your time. Record. Gather yourself and speak. Instead of you to say pause. Get your thoughts back and continue what you have to say. Now, these are my final words for you as I bring this session to a wrap. Don't resist the urge to avail yourself of any public speaking engagement possibly. I tell my students this, and that's why I'm telling you this. Next time you want to speak in public, remember when I started, the best way to speak in public is to start speaking. So if you have opportunity where they want to give a vote of thanks at an event, it could be today. And the convener says, give a vote of thanks. Indicate interest that you give that vote of thanks. Go ahead and give. Volunteer to speak for your group. You're in a group in church, you're in a group in school, you're in a group in a company, and they want people to speak. Volunteer to speak. Take the bull by the horn. Signify interest and start doing the things that you're scared of. Okay? When you're speaking with your teammates, when you're collaborating, stand up to share your ideas with people. Don't sit down, don't write. Don't say, I will tell Ifoma help me tell the group leader. No, speak up yourself. Introduce yourself when you're in a meeting and do this confidently. Participate in a business speech, participate in a public speaking competition, join a public speaking group, join Toastmaster or other groups across JCI, several groups. Join on Gifted Brain Academy. Decide to speak whenever there's a subject matter. Flaunt your prowess. Keep learning, learn, relearn, and unlearn. You must continually learn. All right. And this is going to be my final thoughts for every one of us. It is quite profound, and that's why I kept it for the last. It says, clarity comes from doing. The professional today was once an amateur. Clarity comes from doing. The professional today was once an amateur. It is up to you guys. Are you ready? Are you set? Go ahead and get started. You can be a rookie today. You can be an amateur today. But when you start practicing, when you start doing this, you become a professional. And I'll say it again. Clarity comes from doing. The professional today was once an amateur. Clarity comes from doing. The professional today was once an amateur. I am rooting for you. If you're ready, I want you to put in the comment section that yes, I am ready. Let's go. Who are my guys? Who are my champions? Yes, I am ready. Okay. Yes, I am ready. Yes, I am ready. Awesome. I can see you, Finfolua. You're ready. Daniel, you're ready. Folashade, you are ready. That is beautiful. I can see Ochimo and Nahoro. You're ready. Favorite, you're ready. That is beautiful. And this is where I'm going to end today. You can connect with me online for more. I share tips rather on public speaking. Messi, I can see you're ready. I can see Room of Comedy, you're ready. You can connect with me online on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. I share content as much as possible, not daily, but I share content to ensure that you become better with regards to public speaking. Thank you very much. Follow me on this platform. I'll be more than willing to receive your friend request. All right, this brings it to the end. Remember, clarity comes from doing. The professional was once an amateur. Thank you very much. Jisubogo, I'll yield the floor over to you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Are you excited? Wow. So it's time for questions. So if you have questions, please, you can drop them in the chat, or you can simply signify and ask your questions. Please, this is a good time to ask questions. Any questions? And let us know, did you learn a lot from this session? What did you learn from this session? What is your takeaway? Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you clearly, Jisubogo,
Yes.
clearly.
Okay, thank you. So let's ask questions if we have questions. Okay.
I see Pixels raising up his hand. I guess he has a question.
Okay, we have some questions in the chat.
Some questions in the chat. Yeah, exactly. I was about to call your attention to that. A couple of questions in the chat. I could just pick them from my end. Those who have questions, they can put it there. I'm going to respond. I'll start with Ejiro Daniel. Can I take over? Just Google.
Yes, you can. Thank you.
All right. I'll start with Ejiro Daniel. As a public speaker, what do you do when the power goes off? Trust me, Daniel, that is crazy. I mean, you're speaking already, you're probably with a microphone, you're getting the flow, and suddenly, surprise, down NEPA. It has happened to me before, and that's why I can tell you it's terrible. But let me tell you some of the things you can do. Number one, if it's a speaking engagement where you are timed and you do not have so much time, one of the things you can do is, when you have time, you can decide to take a break. If you have the reassurance, power will be up in a jiffy. Okay, take notes. If you have the reassurance, power will be up. You can be at, there are some high profile events, immediately light goes off. Before you say Jack, light is back. But if you're in certain setting whereby before the light comes up, all you need to do is simple. You can let people know, the situation of things. They understand. Let them know. I would want them to listen. You want them to listen to you. Your voice may not be able to stretch so far like the microphone. However, if they're attentive enough, they would listen. Another thing you can do is try as much as you can to project your voice a little louder, but do not stretch or strain your voice. You can decide to get water, request for water. So in case you are speaking and you're getting dehydrated, you can take water. Another thing you can also do is move forward, leave the podium, leave the stage, go into the audience and speak. So that way you're not stressing yourself too much to be heard. So leave the elevated platform, go into the world and be like those persons. So these are some things that will help you while waiting for the light to be restored. The next question is from Heikume Enahoro. He says, how do we position our body while speaking? Simple. Let me just tell you what you need to do. Wear a comfortable posture and be good looking. For your body, you need to stand very well. Stand straight. If you have to speak using a podium and your movement is limited. All right. However, standing straight does not mean you should just stand like a stick. Make use of your hand where you need to convey certain messages, your wrist, your elbow, your eyes, your head when you need to pass across a couple of messages. If you have liberty to move, just maintain few walking distance to your right, to your left, and forward. Don't walk backwards. You can move back, but don't turn your back. And you're backing the stage. It won't be proper for you. All right. So that is one way you can position your body while speaking. Stay erect. Don't slouch. See, I was not sitting this way when I'm speaking with you. Rather, I'm sitting upright. So ensure that you maintain a professional body posture. Someone said something here, say, what should a public speaker do if he or she doesn't have the answer to a question thrown at the person? Beautiful question, Mercy. Trust me, this and that, surprise. Imagine they're asking a question you do not know. For instance, somebody's asking me a question I probably have very little to no knowledge about on this session. What do you do? It is simple. Number one, no, if you were called upon to speak on that topic, people expect that you have some level of expertise. But trust me, even the experts do not know everything. So it's okay. People would understand if you do not know something. Trust me. Did you hear what I said? And if you paid attention when I started, I told you the audience is rooting for you. So if, for instance, if you ask a question and you do not know, you could say, oh, I'm sorry right now, I do not have the answer to your question. If you can give me a minute or so, I can get the answer and I will communicate it across to you. That is number one. Number two, you can say, all right now, I do not have the question, but can I contact you? Can I get your contact or something? Or I will share it across to the convener and you get answer to the question. Or you can say, right now, I am having difficulty placing the exact answers and I wouldn't want to give you an answer that is incorrect. Can I get back to you? When I do, I'm going to answer. You see, smart. You've let them know. And sometimes if you have no idea, I say, oh, I'm so sorry. I really have no idea at the moment, but I'm going to know that after this session. Someone says, as a public speaker, what do you do when your audience are not connecting? It's very simple. When your audience are not connecting with you, you connect them. Okay, guys, your phone is charging. You want to charge your phone, you connect your phone, but it's not connected. You can't see it charging, but then you have your cord there. What will you do? You work on the switch, you work on the charger head, you work on the wire, you find out what is happening, what is wrong. Is it your presentation that is boring? Are your slides boring? Are you the one speaking with a monotonous voice? You're just speaking. Are you the one? Or are people cold? What is the reason? You need to troubleshoot at the instant and try to respond to what's happening. So if you're the one speaking sluggishly, you're speaking not fluently, you need to start speaking fluently. You need to speak with life. You need to speak as vibrant as you can. Okay? That will get their attention. Why not tell them a story? Why not introduce a story? Why not introduce an icebreaker? Get their attention. Get them connected. As a speaker, it is your responsibility. And finally, what should a well-structured speech have, like from end to start? This is going to be the last question I'll be responding to because time is 2 minutes to the end of the session from my time here. What should a well-structured speech have? The first thing is your speech should have an introduction. I'm just going to give you something simple. Introduction, body, and conclusion. Now, introduction, I tell people have a striking start. A striking start. You can start with a quote, you can start with a story, you can start with a call to action, you can start with so many things. Have a striking start. And also body. The body of your language is where it focuses more on what you want to communicate to them. Have that and have a conclusion. Your conclusion should be powerful. I tell people, have a fantastic finish. Fantastic finish. Give a call to action. What do you want people to do after learning? What next lesson do you want them to take? You can give a quote also. You can share statistics. You can do a comparison if you are explaining something. For instance, can you see the result of this? Now, if you do this, this is what is going to happen. Give a fantastic start. All right, this is beautiful, and I'm so happy I have been able to respond to the questions that I can see within the nick of time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for this wonderful session. We can really see some take away from people what they've learned from the session and what they'll be implementing. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, Seyi. It's been a wonderful time. So we'll be wrapping off this session now, and thank you. I want to appreciate everyone for joining. Thank you for joining this session, and we'll see you next time.
Okay, I want to say something real quick, just to go. If anybody, you can feel free to share. They can reach out to me. You can see my social media handles here. If you have any further questions, just send me a DM. You can hit me up on Instagram. I'll respond to you on Twitter, on X rather, on Facebook, on LinkedIn. I'm going to respond to you. All right. Mercy, Faith Mercy, I can see your question. It's beautiful. Remember, you're not forming. Be as authentic as possible. In fact, 3 A's in public speaking. You must be authentic. You must be audible. You must have all of these things. Even though your voice is tiny, don't follow people or don't allow them make jest of you. Speak the way you are. Speak as authentic as possible. People will buy and get your message. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jesse Bugo. Well done for the great work you are doing. I salute and celebrate you.
Thank
Cheers,
you so
guys.
much.
Rooting for you.
Yeah. Bye, everyone. Thank you. We can leave the call now.